One thing's for sure is that this car, on the surface, this car is running lovely. It runs like a dream. But when you come to give it the beans, things don't seem to be so well. It tends to hesitate. It makes a bit of a rumble. Feels like a misfire. What can only be described as a farting noise happens as well. You'll probably pick up on this. So let's go and see what we can do and try and improve things. First things first, we gotta get some lattes for the guys.
Oh, yeah. Do you want any sugars or sweeteners?
Nah, that's it, thank you. Yeah, well, on, cheers. Right. Off to the garage. Doesn't sound 100%, does it? I think, I'll put the window up. I think the exhausts have, over the years, have been sat and it's constantly had condensation building up over a long period of time and have filled the exhaust with water. I know this because when I first started it up, I could hear water glubbing. It was glubbing. It was going glub, 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 glub. And that water's still in there. And when you drive it around, it is a little steamy. It's not head gasket steamy, and the coolant hasn't gone down at all. We're on 255 miles I've done since owning the car, and nothing else. The coolant hasn't gone down, the oil's fine, no leaks, and it is actually improving. The quality of the drive is getting better, the performance is improving, so that tells me that maybe the water is turning back to steam and being blown out. But whatever it's done, whether it's rot the baffles out, I think they might be rotten and they're falling out, because I can hear a rattly baffle sound sometimes under big loads. And either way, I've now picked up a mid-box that was new old stock, so we're going to swap that over, see if that helps. I'm going to do the plugs, the coils, the fuel filter, and the leads are all being swapped. We'll do one at a time. We'll see things improve, and then we'll do a little run around to see if anything is better, see if the performance is improved or not. Right, we're here. Right, we've made it, and I'm back at the garage with some goodies. Let's dig in. So whenever you start anything like this with a car that's been sat for a while, it's just good practice to, treat the car to some bits. It's already had oil, filter, and those bits, but now it's time for things like a fuel filter, a new coil pack, some fresh sparkulators, and the leads. So let's get stuck into it. Best place to start when you're doing bits on an engine, open the bonnet. Yes, here it is. The old double overhead cam. Right, let me bring you in. So we're going to start by moving that airbox thingy-majiggy. I'll just show you around. Plugs are here, but this is in the way, so we're going to take that off. That thing there, that's going. And I think tucked down the back is a fuel filter. I'm going to leave that to last because that's probably the hardest bit. And that's the way I like to do. I learned from last week not to do the hardest bit first. Right, let's get you back in here. And I'll probably time lapse the removal of parts. Right, so that is the little cover off, and now we're just left with the plug El Capos here and here and here and here. It's important not to jumble these up because, believe it or not, the car won't like running. It will not like running when they're jumbled up. Trust me, ask me how I know. So I'm just going to mark out, I'll probably take a little photo on my phone just to remember where each one's going here, so I can refer back to it. But I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. But I know the French, I think, like to go 1, 2, 3, 4. But this is Cornwall, this ain't France. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Yeah, so we got 1, this is 1. That's 1, 3, 2, 4. So I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to take a picture of where they are right now. Photo has been taken. I can zoom in, I think. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. I might bring you this side so you can see the coil pack. There you go. Look at that. Quality angles. Right. So let's investigate, shall we? This engine's really hot. That burnt my hand. Some nitrile gloves. Yeah. That'll show him. Right. I'm interested to check that I have actually got the right coil pack. It's got four bolts, a little boxy thing on the side. Let's have a look at mine before before he gets to the action. I'd hate to think I'd bought the wrong thing. Yep, looks about right. I'll zoom you back out a minute. There you go. There you go. Right. So this is the coil pack. This is the it looks right. Kinda. It's got four bolt holes. It's got 4 things. It's got a plug. Is that the same? Hello. Yeah, that's the same. What about this side? Yeah, it looks about right to me. I'm happy to continue. Let's get started. Let's throw a 10mm. There might be an 8mm socket on that. Let's get these plugs moved out the way. Oh, this engine is so hot. Get off there. I'm hoping this is partly the cause of my stutter. That's going to be something smaller than that. I'm hoping this is going to be the fix. It might not be, but it's a good place to start. A very good place to start indeed. So let's get started. Zippity zippity zip. Here we go. How many? You can't be smaller than that, surely. It's not an 8. It's even smaller. Cut. It is a 7. 7 mil for the coil pack. It's very accessible, which is nice compared to modern day cars, because they suck, but they have mostly individual coil packs. So you could argue they're even more accessible. You can argue that one in the comments. We'll go through the prices of these bits after, and you can decide if it's value for money. Because I think it is. These parts were remarkably affordable for people like me on a non-existing budget. Right, let's not lose them. Keep them safe. Oh wow! There's stuff! There's stuff I didn't know there was. Right. Look at that. Dusty, dirty, stinky coil pack. Let's get a fresh one on. Oh, wow. Oh, there's a seal on this one. That's not... Is that a seal? Well, it looks like a seal. I'll have to see if the seal stays. Okay. Super spicy coil pack. Swap. Look at that. Will it run? Hopefully I get to do a proper revival video soon, like a proper drag it out of a barn video. See if we can get it running, get it to fire, you know, bark back into life. Fingers crossed. You just have to stay tuned and keep an eye on Instagram, YouTube Shorts, TikTok. Keep an eye on those bad boys and we'll find out. Just going to do these back finger tight so I don't chew the threads off, because that's a good way to start your day, by chewing threads. Right. Nope. Let's go. Get on there. Don't want to crack anything, so I'm just going to do the... I'm going to torque them up. Click. There you go. Other side. Click. That one. Click. That one. Click. Right. Let's get that in there. Will it sit in there? Yeah. And that seal felt nice as well. Right, can you see that? Yes, the seal. The seal. Right. Leads and plugs. Let's go over this side. Hiya. Right. Let's get these bad boys off and out. A little bit of dry oil. Oh, I'll show you in there. They're very clean, very clean. Were these replaced already? I wonder. Poo. I think these plugs are new. Callum might have put some in there. I don't know. If they are new, I will save them. I'll put my ones in just in case. Keep these as spare, but let me just whip you off, and you can have a look for yourself. I haven't got a torch. Oh, but you can see it's very shiny in all these holes. Shiny holes. But let's have a look at them. It'd be handy to see how they've been burning. Plug spanner. Check. I said check before I'd actually found one. But we'll have a look. We'll have a look for one. What is... Right, I have now got a thing, majig. Let's see what this one's like. Oh my god, that's tight! Holy schmells. Oh boy, they're tight. I don't want to break anything. Oh boy. What to do? They are unruly tight. They are, oh my days. That is a tightness that I have not seen for some time. I don't really want to put anything. Was that undoing it? Please don't say I just stripped that one off. Please. We'll do one. If it looks brand new, I'm going to put it back, actually, because I don't fancy undoing all of these if they're going to just be super tight like that. Could be doing more damage. Hello. How do I get you out? Okay, so this is the plug, which I thought it did look new from above. Focus. Focus. Right, tap there. Right. But as you can see, there is a slight rust ring around it. There's a slight rust ring. It looks alright. I mean, it looks to be, almost perfect on the old burner scale. So I am going to whip those out, and I am going to give them a change. Let's time lapse that bit, because that could be quite boring. Last one going in, and then it's the leads, and then we'll start it up and see if I've ruined a perfectly good car. Let's find out. Magnet's very good for dropping them in. They seem to seat straight into their threads, and then all you got to do is do it by hands, tight, so you know you've not cross-threaded anything. Don't just go reaming them in, cause yourself more problems. Right, let's go tight. I'll whack on the old ratchet. I'm going to torque them up. Torquey, torque, 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 click. Torqued up to spec. Plug leads time, and watch me get them in the wrong order. Let's go. That's if I've bought the right ones. What have we got today? Let's zoom out. Zooming out. Right. Some shiny, nice, lovely silicone conduction goo. What is that? That's a new one for me. Non-returnable. Can you see them? Can you see that? There's a little sachet of goo. Don't know what that's for. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, look at that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can I do this from memory? Find out immediately. What was that? Oh, little clippy thing, and the goo. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Right. So I remember. Don't worry.
I remember, don't worry.
Right. Let's put them there. Let's look at them scabbers. All right. Like that. One. Oh, nice. Yeah. That one goes in there. And that one went there. And that one went. Why you not go in? Hello? Please go in the hole. Why do you not fit? Ah, it's in. It's just really tight. Number 2. Which one are you? You're number 2. Right, if I remember rightly, which I don't remember. I only remember the first one. I'll be right back. Okay. So, number 2 went here. So let's get that into there. Let's plop that. Nice confirming pop sound. You don't want to sit on there, do you? Get on there. These are a little bit snug, I'll give them that. They don't really want to stay on. I don't think these teeth are quite lining up. Ah. There you go. No, don't do that. This one's fishy. Please stay. Stay with me. Come on, don't do this. Don't behave like this. No, why are you popping off? Am I doing something wrong? I shouldn't have done something wrong. I know the one between the 2 is number 3. We'll come back to that other one. Oh, I should have done it the other way. You silly, silly boy. Right, that one, because these have got little carriers for them. Is that right? Is that right though? Because I mean that feels a little bit tight. Maybe I should put number 2 in first. Come on, number 2. You're really number 1 in France. Yeah, that one's alright. That one's okay. Number 2 is okay. Yeah, maybe this is what the glue was for, to help them slide in. That one goes there. Goes over the top of that. Like that. But that feels a bit tight. Why do you feel so tight? What have I done? Time to check the photos again. Right, I believe I have them in the right order. There's only one way to find out, and that's to start it up. So I'm just going to sit that airbox on quickly. Which looks lovely and clean. Let's sit this back on. Sit that back on as well. Sit that back on as well. I'm not going to pull the screws back in yet because I don't know if it works. I managed to get these to sit on now, giving them a good push and a good click. Let's go find out if this thing runs and runs smoothly. Let's wait for all the tools to fall off as well. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm really sweating. Contact. Yeah, that's that smart starter motor again. That's that starter motor. Oh, hear that purr. Hear that purr. Just give her a little rev without the microphones. Right, I'll give it a little rev so you can hear it. Oh, I can do it from here. Oh. There you have it. A lovely running engine. Right, let's have a little quick break and then we'll look at the next job. The fuel filter. Right, here we are under the beast, and there is the filter. You're not going to get a good angle of this, so you can just watch me struggle, but there's a clip on that side, a clip on that side. I've already released one because it was very easy to come off. The other one, not so easy. So I am going to give it a try now. Whoops. I'm just going to try it with the pliers. Get that off, it's very magnetic, that is. And I'm going to try it with the pliers, one-handed, and if not, you're going to have to... Oh, I tell you what, you can watch from that side. Let's have a look. Tilt. Over. No, that's not working. Right, where are you? There you are. Right, you can see something. Now I'm probably going to get some petrol in the face. Oh, okay, well, try push these clips in. and then pull out. Push in and pull, I think, isn't it? Right, it's not working one-handed, so I'll bring it back once I got it off. Right, as you can see, I'm sweating because I've been fighting to get this out. So it's out, thanks to Martin's advice the other day, but I don't know if you can see that. A little bit of corrosion on one side, that's why it was stuck. The other side, it's okay. Only problem is, I know which way it came out, but there's no arrow on this one, whereas the new one has an arrow. But seeing as they are the same shape, with this little can-like end and non-can-like end, I'm going to put it in the same way that this one came out. Surely they wouldn't have changed the... Oh, it's still full of fuel. Surely you wouldn't have changed the design that much. So bear with me a sec. Just to get the new one. Just have to watch from this angle, but new one. I've got a bit of light here. I'm gonna pop this on the way the other came off before my gimbal goes flat. Can I do it? Let's find out. Right, where are you? Oh, what's that one? That one went that way. Right, so my battery went dead, but I've got it on. I'm gonna prime it. You can see the red light and hear it. Hear the pumping. I'll take it down. Gimbal died, so we're on our own. Let's go. Right, the light's still here so you can see. But there it is. There's the new one. Lovely. Right there. It's not pouring out with fuel. Let's go give it a start. Let's go start our engines. And then we'll look from the top and see if there's anything to cry about. Now it might conk out because there might be a load of air in the system. Let's find out. Oh, yep. That sounded just like a load of fuel spitting out of the filter. Did it shoot the? Yeah, it shot the thingamajig off. It wasn't on there properly, even though I primed it. When it ran, it spat off. Oh boy. Let's go down there and have a look, see what's going on. Can't have that happening. Right, as you can see, I'm now under the car. It is running, but I've added some zip ties because that keeps popping off. So I'm going to stay with it for a minute. I'll bring you back when I'm satisfied that it's staying put. Over and out. Right, so that is, I would say, as good as I'm going to get. It's going to get me out of trouble. I'm going to have to look into a new connection for that. See if I can get one ordered up. Right, next thing, I'm going to put that exhaust on, hopefully, if it fits. It looks like it's going to fit. We're going to try and get it to fit. Wish me luck. So annoyingly, I could only get the midsection, but it's new, old, stock. So it's better than nothing. But I've got to get these crusties off, and that's going to be a fight. So join me, shall you? Right, I've turned it around. You might have to see from a funny angle, because my GoPro, not my GoPro, my gimbal is flat and I ain't got a phone holder in. So tough. And I'm not plugging my mic in because I can never tell when the battery's gone flat. So span of time. Oh yeah, that feels good. That feels good. Will it break off or will it break loose? There's no going back now. Can you see me? You can see me. Oh my gosh. Right, other one. Oh, that one just didn't do what I wanted it to do. That's rounded off straight away. Oh boy, that's a grip job. That's an El Greco job. This one's coming away nicely though, because I pre-lubed these in preparation. So the exhaust is identical pattern, but I'm hoping it's going to slot over that one. But I've got a funny feeling she's not going to play ball, and I'm going to have to do something to marry the two together. So watch out. Things are looking crazy. 13, try 12 on the other one. Not having it. We'll have to keep going with the 13 and get it off somehow. Maybe that's some of that will. I know the other end comes off easy because I've already had that end off before when I was fixing it. She's tight. She's tight. Totally rotten, that is. I'll bring you back when this is done. This is very boring. Time to watch me struggle. Let's go. Right. Let's get that off of there somehow. Let's get it off. Let's get it off. That's good. This car's been wax oiled. It's clear wax oil. That's what this stuff is. No wonder it didn't rot away. I can see it all over the shield. Crusty. Oh boy. Right, let's get that supported. This is the bugger right here. Oh no. She doesn't look like she wants to really break free. Oh poo. It wants to take the whole lot off. I don't want the whole lot off. Oh. Right. I'll be back with some tools. Finally, it is off. That was a lot of fighting with that. But, needs must. I have a better one. And it's going to go on, whether it likes it or not. Let's just offer it up and see what happens. There we go. Yep. That is, oh, that's, yep. That's right. That's brilliant. So apart from some sealing and a couple clamps, I think we might be all right here. Jobs are good. I mean, this is a much nicer piece of metal. Hanger lines up, that lines up, even this bit is lined up. Who would have thought? I'll bring it back when I've got some bits. Sorry about the poor lighting. I don't have any special cameras or lighting things. It's just me, you know? Just little old me. Just gonna clean up this gasket because it's new. I only used it. I only put it on about a week ago. So I'm just gonna do a little clean up. Bit of putty, sealant, and yeah, we'll get this sandwich back in. It's a bit messy, but everything looks like it's going swell at the minute. Don't want to talk too soon, but let's get it on there. Squish, squish, squish. Right. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that for a fit. It just slid in. Oops. Just slid out. Yikes. Right. Get that one in. That's gonna hold it. Hold it nice and tight. Gonna give it a little twist and a wiggle. And the other one's in. Now I haven't put the hangers on yet because I haven't. So I'm just going to nip these up, finagle the wangles of the danglers, and then I'll nip it up tight once everything is in situ. What a mish. What an absolute mission tonight. I'll check on that fuel pump, make sure my little zip tie rescue hasn't failed, and then I'm going home because I am late. Next thing to do is take it for a test drive, but that for you will be in moments, but for me it'll be tomorrow, which is Saturday. Which way is this going? That's it. I love ratchet spanners. They're great. Ow. It's like I'm wearing a hat. Oh my god, come on, this bolt is so long. Who's put this in here? Come on. Right, I'll bring you back when I've done this. Right, I have secured this end. Can you see it? I've secured this end. And there's a clamp on there. Bung is on. Just gonna nip this end up now. And then we're done. So let's nip it up whilst it's in the right position. Oh, wrong way. That'll help. Wrong way. Here's the squish. Squish here. Nice and squish it tight. Yep, that's squished. Okay, that's squished. That can go away. That was supporting that end. Let's get rid of that. Let's yeah. Let's do the other one. Little puddle. All right. Knit this one up. Nice and squishy tight. And then we'll go and start it up. We'll start it up and see if it's blowing, which it probably will. It probably will, but that's fine. I don't mind a little bit for now, but voila. Down it goes. That feels good. That feels very good. I love it. There you go. So there you have it. Bracket, bung, although it looks like it needs to be pushed over slightly, and then that thing. Let's go up top, start it up, and come back down. Right. Time to go home, but we need to do one last check. Still sounds quiet. Sounds very quiet. It's a little bit of a blow there. Yeah, okay, I'll have to nip that up. That's alright, that one. Okay, right, I'll nip this up and then we'll get out of here. Right, so no more blowing now. Yeah, that's alright that. Alright, let's get out of here and we'll pick it up tomorrow. Well, as you can see, it's a new day. It's a new morning. And I'm feeling good. This is the true test of last night's efforts. Will it stumble and misfire on this cold start? Let's find out. I'll bring you in so you can see. Just gonna perch you there. Let's go. Whoop, fans are on. Let's turn them off. Right, let's see what she does. I usually give it a couple of seconds and she starts to judder. No such juddering. I mean, it was, I wouldn't describe it as violent juddering, but it was super juddering. Right, this appears to be very smooth. Right. Okay. Let's go for a drive. It's lovely. It's I'll put the fan on just to demist it a minute. But it's not violently shaking like, well, it was violently shaking. It was misfiring, that's what it was doing. It's no longer misfiring. But we'll put it under some load and see if it carries on. Let's go. I mean, even pulling away feels a lot more sprightly, smoother. This is running on all cylinders. Amazing. It's very sunny today. It's very sunny, and I have a sunroof because it's a luxury vehicle. Oh my gosh. I mean, I would do the same drive every morning to this very junction, and it would be like, yeah, like kangaroo juice was in the petrol tank. Wow. Lovely and smooth. Just give it a little bit, just ease it in there. She's still cold. She needs some fuel because I spilt loads, but it's driving lovely. Let's go sit in some traffic. Now I'm sat in traffic. I'll bring you back. A massive improvement based on that alone. No rough idle, no cold start jitters is what I'm gonna call it. Cold start jitters. It's lovely. So I'm gonna go, I think I'm gonna pop up to SES and see if I can order up a back box, because I think that the mid box was okay-ish. That wasn't full of water, but I think the back box is struggling to push through. Bumpy road. When are they gonna sort these roads out? They're unbelievably crap. Yep, yeah, I'm gonna go and order a back box because I believe it deserves a back box now. Yep, she's more sprightly. Yeah, she doesn't jerk around as much now. She doesn't jerk around at all. This is great. This is lovely. This is much better. Phone is full. End of the video is coming up, but I need to do these prices. Ignition lead set, £18.25. Ignition coil set, £29.82. Gasket lock, what's that? Did I do a gasket? No. Spark plug, £2.63. And the fuel filter was £8.22. Total was, including VAT, was £85. So there you go. Great. And I've just ordered an exhaust, the back box. It'll be a week. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again. Tune in next time where we do some more jiggery pokery. Bye.